welcome back to my channel. My name is Pika and I do fragrance reviews. So welcome back everyone. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend so far? I know that this background looks a little bit strange. I am currently at my partner's mum's house. She kindly allowed me to stay over for a couple of weeks. So yeah, you might see a video or two in this type of background, but I think it's really nice. I think it's, you know, nice and clean for you guys to see me quite clearly. And I'm sorry in advance about this. I didn't have a blow dryer here, so this is just my hair when it air dries normally, so it's quite a mess at the moment, I must admit. And I'm sorry if by any chance you see that my skin is disgusting, and that is because I have a really weird thing going on at the moment. I don't know whether it's a skin rash or it's I mean, I think that it's something called perioral dermatitis. It's this really weird combo of acne, eczema and rosacea all at the same time. So you can imagine I'm a little bit embarrassed to show that on camera. So of course I laid it over with 3 coats of foundation just for you guys. So in today's video, we're going to be doing I wouldn't call it necessarily a haul, it's just showing you 2 of my favorite Fragrance de Bois fragrances that I picked up recently from Bois. And as you guys know, I did recently like a vlog style kind of video in Bois where I showed you guys most of their offerings when it comes to their Mayfair store. So these are Fragrance de Bois perfumes that I think are number 1 worth the money because they are expensive, more on the expensive side. Number 2, have good projection, longevity and overall performance. And number 3, versatility. So I think these 2 are super duper versatile. You can wear them for really either very special occasions or more like day-to-day wear, depending on where you are based. So let's just jump right in. So the first fragrance that I have here, I only bought for, I say only, but compared to other Fragrance de Bois prices, this is cheap. I think I paid roughly £145 for a 50ml, and this is called BRUME du MATIN. And this is a very, very special fragrance. I was actually, my friend Giselle actually introduced me to this bad boy because she knew that I'd tried quite a few Fragrance de Bois. Like, I like Eau Jaune Intense, I quite liked Parisian, but I didn't really find any that were, to me, worth the money or worth me spending money on. But once I had revisited Fragrance de Bois in Bois the last time that I went shopping, I was like, ooh, there are quite a few that I missed out on, and this one is definitely one of them. I know that Giselle raves about this all the time, and for extremely good reason. This one is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so my camera just died on me, cheeky son of a gun, but we're gonna carry on with this. So this is BRUME du MATIN, a very gorgeous fragrance from Fragrance de Bois, and this is predominantly a fruity floral kind of fragrance, but don't let that fool you, because in all honesty, I think this is an amazing unisex fragrance, because I don't know where I'm getting this thing from, but I definitely get like this really clean aquatic thing going on, as well as obviously the peach, the mandarin. There's a really nice note of plum in there, which is quite juicy and sweet, but that's all rounded off with these beautiful florals like jasmine. I think there might be rose in here, but I'm not entirely sure, alongside some violet. And as you guys know, normally I'm a really not a big fan of violet in the slightest, but in here you can't really detect it at all. And you have a beautiful base of amber. So overall it's quite fruity, especially from the mandarin and plum. Those are the 2 fruits that I get the most. and then you have a lot of jasmine and a lot of rose, and then goes down into a sticky warm base. I think the projection on hair is actually okay. I wasn't expecting it to be super duper loud, and it's not a loud fragrance, but it still lasts pretty long. It has a really beautiful sillage. That's what I've noticed with this one, and a lot of Fragrance de Bois actually, but this is just beautiful. For the price, I think this is one of the best value for money out of the whole Fragrance de Bois range, especially if you get it from Bois. I only paid, I say only, but it's still a lot of money. I paid £140 or £145, and you get a whole 50 ml. And yeah, I think it's worth it. So that is BRUME du Matin. Okay, so the next fragrance that I have is probably, I don't know. Listen, this is a hard one for me because I'm not sure whether BRUME du Matin, Eau de Jaune, or this one is my favorite. Probably this one out of the three. I don't know. I really don't know. I love all of them very, very equally, but this one is gorgeous. So this is Oud Rose Intense, not Oud Rouge Intense, Oud Rose Intense, right? And this comes again in the really pretty, it's quite over the top in all honesty, but for the price that you pay, I think it needs to be. So this is Oud Rose Intense, and it's in the newer packaging with the black Swarovski crystals and with the black kind of metal label. So out of all of the Oud range that I've tried so far, this is one of the best performers in my opinion. This alongside maybe Heritage or Parisian, these guys are like on the top when it comes to performance in the Fragrance de Bois category, in the Fragrance de Bois line. And this is just so good. I can't even explain how beautiful this is. This smells incredible on both men and women, so don't be opposed because it says rose that you can't wear it as a guy. You can most certainly wear this as a guy, and I think it smells gorgeous on a guy, equally as gorgeous as on a woman. So Oud Rose Intense obviously contains a lot of rose, it contains a lot of geranium, has some fruits in the top as well, and it has sandalwood and oud. Those are the notes I remembered, but there's probably more in all honesty. There's quite a lot going on in this fragrance, so oh my god, this is very sweet, fruity, almost like there's some type of orange and raspberry mixed in there. It's really weird, like you can't really detect the kind of fruit that's used in here. And then obviously comes in the rose, and there's a big dose of geranium, and geranium kind of gives it a bit more fruitiness, a bit more sweetness, and a bit of soapiness as well. And then comes in this quite medicinal oud. It's not overpowering, it's not super barnyardy or anything like that at all. And you don't really get much of it. You get more sandalwood than oud, which is quite nice. It makes it really smooth, powdery, creamy. This is just insanely good, and on a day I don't think that this would actually offend anybody, but the one thing that you do have to take into consideration is that the projection on this is a little bit wider and the sillage is kind of like all over the place, so you will be able to smell this on somebody if they were to wear it, at least maybe from a meter away or so, which I think is really good in all honesty. And I think this bad boy is just incredible. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's rosy, it's a bit woody and oudy. It's just gorgeous. So if you've never ever tried this, guys, please get your nose on it. Out of all of the oud line, I think this one is my favorite, and then comes in the other ones like Oud Jaune. I'm not such a fan of Oud Orange Intense, but I like the other ones. There's loads of Oud Blue, that one is gorgeous. So yeah, if you've not tried this, please try it. So that is Oud Rose Intense. So my loves, that is it for this video. I thought I'd make it nice, short and sweet so I don't bore you guys too much about 2 fragrances. I know that I could talk forever about these fragrances, but I don't like to ramble too much because I still want to keep you guys interested and intrigued. So please like, subscribe, comment down below maybe what fragrance de bois that you like. Do you think there are fragrance de bois bottles that you are more in tune with, that you don't really like that much? So yeah, if you could give us a like, subscribe, comment, all of that jazz, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.